What's up guys, Andy Paulus here, sharing with you guys a few of my favorite new features on the Samsung Galaxy S devices. Now, if you're like me who's eagerly awaiting that date of March 8th to get the Samsung Galaxy S10, then you will have to check out this content because all the Samsung devices just updated. If you have an S9, you just updated to Pi, which is really cool. There's a lot of really cool features that have been we've been waiting for so long for Samsung to finally release and roll out, and now they have. And by the way, this full video will be shot and edited completely on my Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus. And if you want to check out how I did that, then maybe we'll make a video. But right now we're going to talk about 5 of my favorite features in the Android Pie version for Samsung Galaxy devices. Come check them out. Alright my punknios, the first thing that you're going to notice is right here. Check it out. We are in landscape mode. It's super exciting. They finally allowed you to choose landscape mode. No longer is portrait mode locked. You can go ahead and you can scroll through your app drawer and everything looks beautiful. All the icons are nice and round and all of your home pages look really cool, and it's altogether a really cool experience because you've got such a huge phone. It's like 6 inches. Why not be able to put it in tablet mode? So I'm going to show you how to enable that. So scroll down from the top. You're going to hit that settings cog. We're going to go to display, and then we're going to scroll all the way down to home screen. Under home screen, there's a button that says portrait mode only, and that'll unlock portrait mode, because usually portrait mode is locked for when you go in the home screen as well, and it's nice to have it all stretched and whatnot. So from here I'm going to show you my second favorite feature of the new Android Pie app. So go ahead, from here we're going to go back to display. We're going to go display, and we're going to go to night mode. You now have a dedicated night mode. For those night owls like me, you can have a darker theme. It's fantastic. It goes throughout all of the native apps. So that includes your phone, that includes your messaging apps, anything Samsung related is going to be in night mode. I'm not going to show you that because, well, I don't want to show you my sensitive information. Alright, now the third thing that I wanted to show you guys is the camera app. The camera app is super cool. So in order to do the camera app, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to have to disable my face right here because you'll see in just a second. Alright, we're going to go into the camera app, and it's going to now show my face. You're going to notice that the camera app orientation has changed. So the camera app has totally been remastered. It's totally been changed to, I guess, follow the same style and the same format as the Galaxy S10, which I'm totally fine with. You've got all of your different features down here that you can scroll through. Photo, it's going to change it to 3x2. You got your live focus, which is pretty fun, and your wide selfie, which I actually enabled. And so this is on my face, obviously, but you have more features if you do the back-facing cameras, and I'll show you that in just a second. So with the back-facing features, I'm not going to be in the shot because I need to control this. The first thing that you see is photo, and you've got this cool little feature now where it's like 2 trees are far away and then 1 tree is zoomed in. So it's just a little bit, smarter way to be able to thumb through both of your cameras. Now, on the Samsung Galaxy S10, you're going to have a third, which is going to be a wide angle because the third camera is wide. You've got the same live focus, you've got the same Pro, which is nice, you've got panorama, and then you've also got food, which most people didn't know existed. They actually revamped food a little bit, and I'll show you how to enable that. Going now to the video side, you've got your video, super slow-mo, and hyperlapse, and also sports, which is something that you can enable as well that isn't native. So in order to do that, you just go into the camera settings, and you go all the way down to your camera modes. These are the default modes, edit modes, and you can add food, and then all the way down here you can add sports. Those aren't naturally included. Alright, and the fourth thing that I really like has to do right here with the game launcher. So it looks like they've revamped this app. This app is kind of your hub to play all your games. There's a couple of cool things about it. You can long press the app and you can get some gamer details. So it'll bring up this basically analytics of this game and how it's been playing. So let's go back and let's do let's do Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go is huge. And it'll tell you on Samsung apps basically how many people are playing it. So it looks like there's still about 2 million people playing this game, which is pretty awesome. Check me out on my YouTube channel, All Games Played, for shiny hunts on this. So this has been revamped where you can have, seriously, you can see gameplay footage. So this guy's got gameplay footage, and then you can kind of see how many people are active on it. Let's see what other details you've got. You can go to the app info. There's some cool speed settings here. So when you're playing a game, you can put it in mute mode where you don't get calls or interruptions, and then you can also put it in performance mode where it like puts more resources towards the game if you want. And then you can create personal profiles per game that you play. So if you're in PUBG and you want like tons of resources, you can turn off other resources and allocate that way. It's pretty fun. Now within the game itself, which there's now down below, right there, right down where the navigation bar is, you're going to see two new buttons appear. These buttons are specific for capturing content. So it enables in-game the game tools. So you can go in here and you can adjust, the screen resolution, shortcuts. You can tell it what to put. You can do pop-up panel, navigation lock, etc. I keep up the record button, which is pretty cool. And then your recording settings, you can have it either the gameplay only, you can have your image or your camera, and then you can do it in MPEG, that's the format of the video, or you can even do GIF, which is kind of cool. You click the button anytime there's a good play that you did and it'll GIF it, it's pretty cool. And then you'll want to select microphone because you can select in-game audio, but it won't get your voice. And so you have to select microphone, and then you turn up the app that you're in, like 1 or 2. That's the ringtone, but you know what I mean. I'll do it in just a second with the Pokemon Go. You can tell the resolution, you can tell the bitrate you want max, especially if you're doing 1080p. And then the full screen aspect ratio is really important. So let's jump into the game and show you guys here. Ooh, Trico's the next community day. So you turn it up, and now you can kind of hear it. So you can hear my voice, and you can hear the app. And we're recording. Or I just use the YouTube gaming app. That's kind of what I use. So anyway, that's the third thing. Alright, Pungios, the fifth and final thing that I wanted to share with you had to do with device care. It's kind of a new feature in the settings that they have where you can optimize battery, you can optimize basically how much storage you've got. It helps you clear cache and get rid of unnecessary programs and stuff running in the background to make your phone work as properly as you can. Now, I don't like to have my screen and all of my features to like highest performance because your battery dies. I don't like to keep my battery all the way filled with pictures and whatnot and videos because that also taxes on the battery. And so to help with that, they've updated and they've made much better this device care feature in the settings. So go down to the settings, scroll down to device care, and this is going to give you basically, between 4 different categories, a rating. And right now, apparently, I'm excellent. So my battery life is pretty good, meaning I've probably got power mode is optimized, so that means it's not using a lot. You can adjust that by tapping on it. I have it on optimized, and then I've got all these background stuff, and you can actually go into each one of these and stop them just like you would. You can go into battery usage and figure out how much you have left. You can scroll down and see who your culprits are. Turns out my screen is really bright. So I'm actually noticing with this new update that a lot of my battery is getting eaten up by that screen. So I'm trying to figure out how to reduce that. Anyway. what I like to do is I like to hit optimize now, but I'm just going to go through each one of these and kind of show you what it analyzes. So it's gonna show you all of your data. It's gonna say clean now. I can clean up some cache. And it looks like it's powered by a third party. So it looks like they integrated an app that they probably bought. So you can go through and clear, you know, one by one. Like I've got a lot of video here, and I can go through and it'll prioritize them by size. And then you can clean now, which will clear cache. Memory is kind of nice. This will allow you to optimize which apps are specifically draining stuff in the background. I can hit clear now and it'll save 1.5 gigs of memory, which is nice. You can go in here and you can check apps that are not included, and it doesn't look like there are any. I'm not going to go and clear that because it's going to wipe my video. And then security, you can hit security and it'll scan your phone for viruses, which is really nice. For me as a compliance analyst, it's really nice to have this feature. I'm not going to hit optimize now because it'll cut this video, because obviously we're taking a lot of battery making this video. But that's one of my favorite features. Now I wanted to show you a bonus feature. And the special 6th feature that I want to share with you guys actually has to do with photos. My favorite app is probably the gallery app right now. They rehauled this whole thing. You'll notice it's all black, which is nice because of the night mode, but you can actually edit videos. Watch. You can finally edit videos. You select your videos, hit that button, and go create movie. Finally Samsungs have the ability to create movies. The drawback is you've only got 10 seconds per video. You can only cut 10 seconds of the video. It makes kind of like an Instagram friendly video. And then you can obviously change the audio, have theme music, or add your own music. What I like is that you can edit photos and then you can place photos on top of photos. So for instance, I was making this thumbnail literally on my phone. So you hit the edit button, and then you can go right here, hit stickers, hit this date, and I can add a photo on top of a photo. Like I can add this one right here. I'm like, oh, woohoo! So that's like one of my favorite features that you have now with the gallery app. You can customize a bunch of stuff. Alright, Pugno, so I hope you found that as interesting, as exciting as I have, because I love my phone, I use it every day, and it's got to be a tool that is useful for you. So hopefully those little tips and tricks and updates are something that you find interesting and that you'll use every day. Let me know down below, guys, in the comments if I missed anything, if there's any other features that you would like to see, or if you actually found. I'd be more than happy to do a part 2, especially when the S10 does come out, and you know and can be assured your bottom dollar that your boy here got himself one. I look forward to it. Thanks so much again. Like and share and hit that subscribe button. If you don't, then that's fine. My name is Andy with Andy Vlogs. Signing out. See you guys.